influence.
Well, welcome back to the pod. We're at a brand new location.
Yep, we
This
finally
is not
made it.
a
We made
green
it.
screen.
We made it big on crypto, bro.
Yeah,
Finally did it.
yeah. The shitcoin paid out.
We got all these we had to buy all these palm trees individually. They were 10 grand each.
Yep. In order to get them in the shot,
Yeah.
we needed them fully grown.
It is crazy how a lot of people could totally conceive this as AI now with the new AI app.
Oh yeah, and we're just like sitting in our room, and then AI is doing everything.
There's only like one way to tell that it's AI, because the only thing I can see is like it's super smooth and everyone has zero blemishes. you
Okay.
know?
Yep.
The movement's very fluid. The camera has like little to no shake. It's like every shot's on a gimbal.
Yeah. But at the rate they're going, it's going to be hyper realistic. Isn't even the proper word to use anymore.
It's almost going to become too. It's going to be like we're looking through like our own eyes.
Yeah, you won't be able to tell.
God, I feel bad for our parents and our parents' parents, because they're
already getting hit.
they were
with
getting
it.
tricked by like AI 1.1, like the first rendition of it. They're like, I'm getting texts from my grandma like, "Is this real?" And it's like, no, look at their hands. Like that's the only way you could tell back in the day with AI is like their hands.
Back in a couple months ago.
Yeah, like 6 months ago at the most. They couldn't do hands very well, and they can't do letters very well, like spelling stuff out.
But now it's all there.
Now it's all there. We're fucked. That's the only thing I was looking at the entire video you sent me. I was just
Oh.
looking at their hands. I'm like, just give me one finger that goes inside of another finger.
Yeah, or something.
There's something
like that.
very slight, but
Come on, just need a little bit of a frog man.
that's funny.
You had the new alien race appear.
Frog, man. I'm already spilling beer on me. This is unbelievable.
It's pretty good stuff, huh?
I actually like this. Yeah, I went sober this week.
Really?
4 days. No, 3. I
I
drank Monday.
Oh yeah.
You know- actually, I had an old fashioned last night. Never mind. I was sober 2 days this week.
that's just called being normal.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Actually, that's called being normal. Is being sober the whole week.
Yeah, I'm already an alcoholic just based off of my drinks. I mean, I had what? I had like 3 or 4 of the Surf Crush things here on Monday, and then I had. Let me
Monday
take that
was
back. I
ballin'.
had 2 old fashions last night. I knew I had 2. I said 1 because I was trying to. I didn't want to feel bad. And
You're
then,
an alcoholic, bro.
yeah,
Even I'm not drinking that much anymore. I
It's
used
so-
to at least drink like 2
Dude,
beers a day.
it's
Now
so
like-
fun. But here's the thing: an alcoholic is a guy that needs to drink, just to do their day. I did my day already.
Oh, so you have to drink at the end of it.
I don't have to, but if we're gonna do a podcast, I'm gonna have a drink, right? And it's a Friday, so I'm also gonna have a drink. And another thing I got to talk about.
Any and all excuses. You know, it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
Well, it's past that now. No, isn't the saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere? Because that's when
Yeah,
you're happy.
just-
That's when
yeah.
people get off work.
I start drinking after 12. So.
You're so drunk you don't even know what you're saying. No, it's actually 12 o'clock
saying it's 12
somewhere.
for me.
All right, it's like 12 a.m. You're like, so counts.
That's the best time to drink.
I agree. So, dude, I'm gonna have a boring weekend this weekend, man.
Oh yeah, all your friends are out of town.
All my friends are gone.
They're
all gone. Now I'm just like,
Well, I'm still gonna be here.
yeah, that's why I was hitting up. I was like, let's hang out, let's do something. Like, let's go party. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go to Floor and Decor.
I'll go. Let's do it. I'll have a beer. I don't give a. Can I take a beer with me?
We went to every single Floor and Decor in the
What is it?
area.
What even is it? I just agreed to that.
It's
without
just
knowing.
like flooring stuff. You get tile, bathroom stuff, furniture.
I could fuck with that.
Features, things like that. We already know what we're doing. We got all that planned out.
I could fuck with that.
We only need to figure out the last thing. We saw the travertine in here, and we're like, "Ooh, what about
Travertine,
that?"
yeah, of
because they have sealed travertine in the bathroom.
course. You gotta seal it.
Yeah, it's like sanded and sealed, so it's still smooth.
Yeah, there's no other way to do
Yeah.
it.
And it's kind of right up what we were looking for. Nice and polished.
That's great. No, I love that. I fully support it. I'm sorry. I'm in my own head right now.
Yeah, you are. You're like,
because
you have a joke going on.
no, not even that. I'm worried. Do you think this wind is going to be too much on the mics?
I think they're pretty good. We've done it before.
Okay.
As long as you're like directly talking into it, I think that hopefully it works out with Rosie's audio.
Yeah.
But if that does, then we can have more guests on. Just like, hey, you got to record your own audio.
Yeah.
What type of podcast is like
Bring your own mic.
bring your own mic. Bring your own, just record everything. Just airdrop it to me.
You know what we really should do is like get like one big boom mic that we can put in the Rosie's studio.
Yep.
In the center of
Yep.
the couch.
We can do that once there's no like other audio around.
Right. And then that just picks everyone. And you
Yep.
don't need to have a mic.
Yep. Perfect.
That would be ideal.
And we need to do watching videos. We put up a video on his TV.
That's what I was thinking. Like a hate watch. That's
Yep.
That's like the best part
Just
of the
find
show.
your video.
Everyone has to. That should be the rule. Everyone's got to bring a couple videos to the pod,
Yep.
and we have to discuss them and talk
Mhm.
about them. Because you could kill, dude. If we added video to this podcast,
I was
could-
just thinking that. Like,
we
let's
could do a
just
3-hour
just
podcast.
watch something right here.
Because we just hang out anyway and watch videos, and it
That's the other thing too. Is why do we have to have a 40-minute, 1-hour format?
doesn't have to be.
What if we did this whole first section? We laughed and giggled and everything, and then we ate. Maybe like I eat dinner with my baby or something, and then we can go keep potting some more.
And that'll be the Patreon.
Yeah. So we gotta get a fan base first.
We need a fan base. But here's the thing: like, I'm also down just to do 2 podcasts in a day. Like, why not? We got nothing else to do.
What about
Fuck
in
it.
a week? 2 podcasts in a week.
Yeah, totally. But maybe we don't upload them both that week. We just
No.
we have a backlog, and
Kind of
then
got to
we
get
can-
a backup going.
yeah, because
And I think
that'd be fun.
that would be easier for me because I'm already like pressed for time with everything. So if we
Right,
just
but we're
hang
hanging
out,
out.
yeah, if we just hang out Saturday,
Bet I could do that.
Sunday evening.
Yeah. Are we doing anything tomorrow? Is there any plans? Josh Swagger can't even hang out.
He can't even. He's got a kiddo.
Yeah,
We can bring the kiddo. What if we all just hung out here?
and we could do that.
That's what Jen and I want to do. We want to throw a little party. We got just sit here at this
Oh,
picnic table. We got the green screen going.
I'm down. Also, I wanted to ask you a favor, and you have to say yes because I already told someone that we can do it. Can me and Drew come over here tomorrow and make music?
Oh, okay. You thought you were gonna go to my house,
This house.
but you
My-
didn't even know I was staying here.
Well, because I had an inkling because it's summer.
Oh,
People aren't here anymore.
Yeah, so you're like,
I was
hey,
like,
let's go to
maybe one
one
of the
of-
houses are open. So like, I
can
don't.
you imagine? I'm just like at home, and you're just like, "Yo, can I go hang out at one of your parents' Airbnbs and DJ, like in the backyard?"
That's exactly what I would. Ask.
And I was just like, well, like I'm actually gonna have family dinner with my family right now, and
But are they at the house?
there's people coming to the house tomorrow. It's all ready and everything.
Wait, is this a hypothetical?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
You
like-
gotta play into the bit here.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's fine. I'll be quiet.
Okay.
They won't even know I'm here.
Oh, you're doing like music? Are you doing,
Yeah,
like-
it's gonna be super loud, but I'll make sure it's super quiet.
Oh, okay. It's like the neighbors, they complain if
What if I have
It's-
headphones in?
it's. I mean,
What if they don't hear a single thing? They just see some guy back there, kind of like doing like the autism, like shaking this chair, like. But I'm really just making the sickest beats of all time.
Yeah. You can bring your friend over that my parents don't know to a
Yeah.
house that I'm not going to be there with you. Just
My
by
friend
yourselves. in the
Definitely, he's not.
backyard.
He's definitely not gay either, and that's not why I'm trying to get to your house.
And we definitely won't bring over like a production team and a bunch of condoms and baby oil and like
bunch of lights.
gay porn makes a lot of money.
Gay porn does make a lot of money.
But that's not what we're doing. We're
That's not what we're doing.
DJ.
We're making beats for our collectively 150 followers total.
A collective, even though some of them are most likely, most of them are the same people.
He has 120. I have 31, so it's kind of a big deal.
You don't think that the 30, most likely the 31 following you already follow him?
No, actually, definitely not.
None
Because
of
I've looked
them.
into it. I've just compared.
Oh, is he?
Okay, I'm just jealous.
Okay.
I'm like, how does he have
You
more
got a
sometimes?
checklist, putting it into AI.
Yeah, I gotta start using AI more for shit. I keep forgetting that AI can be used as a tool.
I've been using it for a lot more stuff.
I just don't want to become that guy that's like, he can't answer the question on his own. He has to just
Oh.
go to AI for it.
You can't become that guy because you're already wired a certain way. The people who have become that are the ones who grow. Like my daughter, maybe if she really learns how to use AI, then somebody asks her a question, she automatically takes out her phone and searches it. You
Yeah.
know, or like knows how to ask AI the prompts or whatever. You know, it's like, oh, I wonder what this looks like. And she just goes, "Shh, what does this look like? You know, like that almost doesn't cross our mind. So we wouldn't think like that.
Yeah.
But that's also why our parents can't keep up. You know, some they can. But, you know, there's like that generation of like imbeciles.
I almost wish I was like born like 4 years later.
40 years. Oh, in your lifetime?
Yeah. So I would be 22 right now. Because then I'd still be young enough to where I could grasp AI like really well.
You're only what, like 26?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm some old fuck now. I can't even understand it. It's so conceptually.
In my head, I'm the geezer who's
the amount
like,
of drugs that I took between 22 and 26.
Yeah. If I just didn't take any of those.
Enough to make me mentally 65.
Sometimes I do feel like an 80-year-old man who's just over it. Some days I'm just over it.
I don't even like want to look that up.
Yeah. I'd rather just do nothing in my bed than
So back when you were
work.
22 and you had gusto and motivation.
I had the drive of a youth.
Yeah.
You know? And now I just like want to jerk off and watch anime. Say, what a life. What kind of life is that?
Both of them at the same time.
Yeah, it's actually a great life. I'm thankful for it every day. But I just feel like I'm like that age right now where I'm almost like, man, fuck AI. You know, I don't need that junk. I don't need that crap. I can figure it out on my own. And then I'm being passed by like these 18-year-old twinks who can just like, who just know everything about the internet and AI.
Look what I did with AI. I made $1 million on the stock market.
Yeah, and then I'm like, fuck you. I probably would be a millionaire if I was born 4 years later. I truly think so. I'm not even kidding. Like, I could have like tapped into some sort of like money scheme early on and like made $100,000 at like 16 type shit. But I didn't do that. But
you don't think that that's like a different person that does that and you're not that type of person?
You're right. That's the logic.
Like if you were born 4 years later, instead of playing Airsoft, you'd just be like playing VR soft or something.
I guess, and then when you say it like that, yeah, because then I wouldn't have met you guys.
You wouldn't be like doing anything. What do you be like out on the streets like, I'm going to become an entrepreneur and invent something crazy? It was like, no, what were you doing? You were like trying to find parties.
I was trying to fucking
see how you could get
do blow
alcohol underage. Like,
that's exactly what I was trying to do, and I did it. I was very good at it.
Yeah, it took that to become who you are now. So you just still be that same person in 4 years.
Yeah,
you know?
Nothing matters. We're all gonna die.
You just wish you were 22 with the.
I just want to be young.
Yeah, but with the knowledge you have now.
Yeah, right. That would. But
and none of the responsibility.
But that is also like how you create an evil person. You know, to have all that power. You know, it's almost like it's a detriment to their life.
And to know too much.
To know too much, and just to like feel like you've got it all at that age. Like, think about like what your life is going to be like when you're 30. Like how?
That's like next year.
No, but imagine I'm like the rich fucking crypto bag who like
okay
made $1 million at 18. Now I'm 30.
I guess if they play their cards right, and usually crypto guys kind of do that because there's like money. They invested at like a certain percent and they're just retired at that age.
Yeah, but like what do you do? Like I get bored if I have like a day off sometimes and I got nothing to do. I'm like going crazy. I'm like, I got to do something. What do you do for, let's say, all right, you retired at 18. You made $50 million off crypto. What are you doing for the next 12 years till you're 30? Like the first 2 years, fun, travel, fuck everyone you can. Drink the most expensive liquors. Fucking
see everything.
But once you've seen everything and you're back at your crib.
Yeah. Even if it's like overlooking Silicon Valley or something.
That's how you make a pedophile.
Yeah, because they're like,
okay, you get it. I was about to say, hear me out, but you're like, yeah. That's how you make a pedophile. Is you have nothing. You've done everything. You have nothing else to do. You fuck kids, and you. You turn gay and turn to a pedophile.
I wonder what percent. Oh, so it's in that order: gay, pedophile.
I think it's gay first, and then pedophile. I truly do. Because you need that next itch.
Yeah. If you went gay, then you're like, you'll do anything almost.
In this scenario, yeah. I'm sure there's like poor straight dudes that are like, I think I'm gay. And they just have sex with guys. They can't afford to fuck a kid.
Yeah, I mean, what percentage of the rich end up to that point of deprivation? And
apparently a lot.
What percentage of pedophiles are rich?
True, because you also get the opposite, where you get the fucking Applebee's waiter guy.
If you have CP like on your computer, is that the same as like doing it? No.
No, it's still horrible.
Still horrible, yeah.
It's like
But doing it is like the like you
Doing
go into
it's-
prison for life.
doing
type
it's like 10, like at a 1 to 10 scale, that's like 10 horrible.
thing.
Having photos is like an 8.59. It's bad because you having those photos. Meant
So
that you
maybe-
contributed
Maybe
to
the
like
10 is reserved for the rich.
for
you
the
know?
Epstein's,
Or somebody who does it. You know, it happens all the time actually.
Yeah, and then here's the thing: they're not
Your
telling
uncle, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor,
us. Yeah, I don't know anyone who's been
your
molested.
teacher.
Have you been molested?
Many times.
Tell us about each scenario in detail, please.
So
I'd like to hear about this.
there was my nanny, and then
So it's a chick. So you got pussy.
Well, then my uncle, and
Okay,
then
is he cute?
my step grandpa.
Step grandpa. That
There
guy's-
was the guy at the mail station. Just kidding. Can you imagine how
No.
many until it's regular for you?
Probably up to the third one, you're like, all right, this is the thing that I do, I guess. Right? Like after 3 times, you're like, all right, this is my thing now. Are we talking about the kid or the adult?
I guess we're talking about the adult, huh?
Both worked in that scenario. Though. Both were the kid too. The kid's like,
Yeah,
I
I
guess
was
I just
like-
get fucked by old guys. That's what I do. I don't
That's
know.
how it works now.
I guess I'm a guy that gets fucked by old guys. Life is such a mystery, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very complex. I'm sure there's lots of studies done on it, and most of it's funded by the government.
The damn government funding pedophiles.
The damn government.
Dude, I saw a guy today at a Dollar Tree. He had like fresh shit on his ass. Like he was in line, checking out. I walk in the store, and I get hit with the stench. Like I literally gagged out loud. Like I've never done that before in my life, but I gagged. It was so bad.
Like
and then
how?
I was like, I had to like hold it.
Like people could hear you like.
If they were within like 6 feet of me, they probably could hear it.
wow.
And then I see the guy waiting in line. He's got he's a homeless guy.
You could tell where this stench came from.
I just look
right
up and I
away.
see the only black guy, and I'm like, it's him.
He
Sorry.
was that raggedy clothes or something?
Yeah, super raggedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
Why
he had a suit on.
First thing you noted though.
Suit on, fresh beard. No, yeah, he smelled like death and shit. And then I have to walk by him because my cooler's over there. And as I walk by him, it hits me even stronger. And I look back at him, and he has just fresh shit on his ass. Like he's sagging his pants, and his pants has like gray boxers on, and they're just like, it's like someone shot him with like a bunch of shit paintballs on his ass, and there's a bunch of like little like shit stains.
I know what you're talking about.
He shit himself, and
Yeah.
then walked into a Dollar Tree and bought like a bunch of like fucking Arizonas. And I'm just like, no, and people are like next to him, not reacting. Their face is just normal.
Yeah, because they have to.
God, I was giving him the worst looks.
Because if you say something, he has no reservations. So he's just gonna reach in there,
oh yeah, I'm
pull
not.
out that turd. He's been waiting for you.
That's chemical warfare, brother. God, I was like, I got mad. Oh, look at the thing! It got in the way. Hold on. I got like upset with this guy. Like, you disgusting animal. Not because he's black, because he's homeless and smelled like shit and had shit on his ass. Not my fault that he's black. It's just circumstances telling you details.
Dang, got the browns all over the place.
Oh no! Let's go ahead and do a question.
Okay.
That was really funny. Was it like spread in his whole body? Is that my? Oh no! Never mind. We're gonna stop while we're ahead. Huh? Yeah, he just shit and it spread to all of his skin.
That's a real detox
Oy.
shit right there.
Oh. Good stuff. Anyway, let's find us a question. Let's see. How was your day? Anything good?
Work's a little slow. People are working on my house, so I don't have any bathrooms. I'm gonna contact insurance and be like, "Hey, I had to be kicked out of my house, and I'll pay for my lodging. And then I'll send them the bill for this place at like $1,000 a night.
Can you actually do that?
They'll only pay up to a certain amount, probably, if they even cover it.
Get them to tell them it's like $1,500 a night.
Yeah, but they're probably only going to be like, here's $150 for each night.
Yeah, but the
But
more
still,
the more
take
you
that.
give, the more you say it is, they'll probably make that. Let's say you go
Yeah.
$2K a night, they'll go, maybe all right, we'll give you $200.
They said that they would pay for my laundry because I had to go do laundry. So if I kept my receipts from the laundromat, then they would pay for that.
Did you?
Well, I'm not doing my laundry at the laundromat.
I understand.
But if they cover that, hey, I can't be in my house. Both bathrooms, the floor is falling out. Take a shit, I fall too.
Yeah,
I gotta get.
That's a horrible
gotta get this
situation.
over. Yeah, that's a
that's a
There's a
catastrophe.
shit in the floor.
What a load of shit!
It's a sinkhole, a shithole.
You just find like an Indian guy down there, just like, my friend, where'd you go? It's been days. I haven't seen anyone. No shitting here. They gotta stop, I think, with the Indian stuff.
We did all shit.
It's such easy. It's like it's a layup. I have to just put it in.
The news hasn't even. I haven't even heard anything about the shit war going on.
I think they came to a peace agreement, and I'm saying that with zero knowledge about it.
Just because you don't hear about it, so
Yeah,
they're like,
it's
you're
not
not
on my-
fighting anymore.
It's not on my feed anymore.
That same thing kind of happened with Ukraine. It was like, oh, Ukraine and Russia's going to war, go to war. And then it was something like, what's going on over there? It's like,
yeah.
they've been at war for 4 years.
Yeah, my favorite YouTube channel stopped posting clips. I'm like, let's pick it back up, guys. Let's go. I need more
I
clips.
need at least 2 or 3 drone
I wanna see
murders
a
like
drone,
a day.
Yeah, I want to see a drone drop a grenade in a tank's hull. and
I
blow
see
it up.
so many drone games like where you fly a drone and just kamikaze it, and then it respawns you, and then you just do another one. These kids are out here becoming the next soldiers,
Yeah, just fucking.
and it's the kids who get the best at it, because they can grind 6-7 hours a day.
Yeah, they got nothing else to do. That's awesome.
They're the best drone pilots out there. They're just gonna start feeding them these things and then overlay it so it'll look like a video game or something. Then they're actually like out there killing people, and they're like, you gotta get the
Yeah.
highest score. And
You know what's funny? My friend's, or my dad's friend, he used to fly drones commercially for like a bunch of like Hollywood studios in LA, and they died in a fire.
he what?
Died in a fire.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question for us.
Go down hot, huh?
Husband cheated. died in a fire. We wish him well. Recently, I found out my husband had random short relationships and was texting a lot of females. It was a very hard decision, but we decided to stay and work out on our marriage. He was diagnosed with depression since and is struggling mentally. I'm wondering, when a person cheats like that, do they miss it? Do they miss the thrill and the rush? Is it possible to stay with one person? I am so worried I made the wrong decision. We have been together for 20 years, and I was always loyal to him, and it literally broke my heart when I found this out. We are both 40.
Dang, it's so crazy thinking about people who've been married for 20 years, and then that's when you do it. You think it would happen like within they say there's like the 7-year mark, and if you can like get through the 7-year, then there's like then it's like the 20-year, and then it's like the 60-year mark or something.
See, I think the opposite, where I feel like for the first 7 years, you're still in that, maybe this is, all right, just hear me out. Still kind of have that honeymoon vibe where you're, even though it's 7 years, you've still been with this person. This is your person. You love them. And then at some point, you get tired of fucking the same person over and over and over again. So maybe around like year 8 to 10, that's when you start to get ideas. And then around like 11 to 15, you grow the balls to actually do something about it, aka cheat on your wife. And then usually by like 20, you're probably like extreme guilt and regret and depression. And then like 25, you kill yourself.
If that's the path you chose.
Right. Now I would never do such a thing. I'm a loyal man. I don't cheat. Okay? I've had enough
Unlike
sex
this
in my
guy
life.
who's cheated at the age of 20 years of marriage.
Yeah. It's kind of a scumbag move. We've got to do our game. Obviously kill the husband. But here's the thing, she might not be putting out. People forget about that.
Do you think that it's all sexuality at that point? Like, or is it like what you said, you just get so bored of it that like
I think it's a combination of both. I think like you get in an argument one day, and then you go to fuck her doggy style, and like her asshole stinks, and you're like, "Fuck this! I'm done. I'm making a Tinder account. Fuck you. I'm not. I can't do this. I can't and like live a life where I fuck you all the time forever. And when you have a stinky butthole, and you're mad at me, I didn't do the dishes when I was golfing that day, and I came home drunk, and I didn't want to do it because it's my fucking house. I can do what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I come all the time, and Jenna's just mad at me for being out with the boys. I say, "Fuck you, it's my house,
Fucking bitch."
I don't care. You carried my child for 9 months and then went through torturing, excruciating pain
Yeah.
to give birth to it.
You're holding a beer. You go, "Get the fuck out of my house! Take the kid." And then the kid just is like, or the kid can't speak yet, so he doesn't even say anything. But
Oh, they definitely absorb it. It's traumatizing for them. Daddy's not good at golf.
dad.
He drinks when he goes out. Oh, a little too.
It was his fault. His fault.
Well,
All right,
see,
we're getting reprimanded by your wife
literally speak of the devil.
because that was awesome. That was my fault for sure. That was my fault for sure.
Just got yelled at for making fun.
Didn't get
of
yelled
her.
at. Your wife is an angel.
That's like the Key and Peele
Yeah.
skit. I said,
Your wife's gonna cheat on you.
I said,
And I said, bitch. No, your wife's gonna cheat on you, and I can't wait for the day you call me. And I go, brother, get on the App Store. You're gonna go download Bumble, you're gonna download Hinge, and you're gonna download Tinder. And
No,
you know what?
bro, we're writing Grinder, and we're doing it together.
That's like a duo account.
Yes.
Hey, two Palm Beach boys looking for some fun.
We just divorced our wives.
Yeah. We both realize
If
we're
that
gay.
happens and you're married, then you have to be divorced. So
If
that
you get
we
divorced, I'll get divorced,
Yeah,
regardless
right.
of my situation. If I have a loving marriage, and like 4
just
kids,
got married, like living life and everything.
like
She's
yo,
rich.
it happened. You call me up, you go, yeah, it happened, and I go, oh, okay. I'm in my big truck with my whole family, and I go, guys, hit the road, Jack.
We're going to the courthouse.
And then they go, huh? And I go, me and your uncle. I'm gonna tie the knot.
Somebody download a Grinder on my phone.
Hey, honey, can you download Grinder on my phone, please? I'm driving, if you don't mind.
See, this is gay
No,
dating.
listen, you know what's funny is my girl that I'm talking to right now, she's so cool that she'd probably be like okay with that.
She'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna go find yourself
Yeah,
with your gay friend."
she would
who
just
got
ask-
divorced."
she would ask to stay with me though. So I would have to lie to you and be like, hey, I got a divorce. But in reality, I'm still married to my wife. But we just fuck guys all the time.
So now you're keeping it from me that you're
Mhm.
still married.
Damn right.
You're like, "Hey, man, I got a work call. I gotta stay late tonight."
Yeah, I gotta stay in the office and I just go home and
Hey,
sleep.
you better not be go fucking your wife.
better not be seeing your family.
I bet you don't see your kids. I lost my kids.
I come home to my house.
We're gonna be gay now.
And I go, I'm in the driveway. I go, all right, I'm sorry. I'm at the office. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. And you go, it's fine. I'll see you tomorrow. Hang up. I walk in. Your kid and your wife are at my house, and they've like kind of like we've adopted them into our family. It's like, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's up with Ren. I'm sorry, guys. And then my wife and your wife are like making out, and I go, oh, that's nice. That's nice. The kids are playing in the living room. It's actually a great life, and then you're just miserable,
Turn over, you see me in the window, just like
jerking off, just jerking it. And you're like, God, why is this so hot? My brain is so fucked up right now. This shouldn't be turning me on, but it is. Yeah, you're fucked up, man. You know what's funny about that? In reality, if that were to be the situation, I would be you in that story, and you'd be the one with the family.
Hey man, my wife just divorced
I'd be-
me. It's like, you guys just got married in Vegas like 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Obviously, we got married in Vegas. What do you expect?
I thought these things were only supposed to last 3 weeks. She's still with me.
Yeah, when do they like leave? You go, what do you mean? It's the rest of your life.
Did you sign a prenup?
Yeah. Just curious where we're at time
I'm
wise.
prenup the nips. Made a massive
Very, very good. Very good. Very
Nah,
good.
bro, she gonna take those. You can't get those back.
You can't take those nips, bro.
But I thought it was 50-50. You get one, put one in. She has
Right,
the
the
other
bit's
one.
over. The bit's over. You lost. You lost me, and I'm sitting next to you. You understand? Guarantee you, they've already turned off the video. They're watching a Mr. Beast video now. All right, let's go to the next question.
This beer is hitting me. My
Yeah,
back of my head is like feeling weird.
That's not good. It means you have like a concussion, I think.
Yeah, either that or cancer.
Ugh. Let's go get a bag. Come on, let's go. One beer. Just like, let's go make up dry. All right. Oh, my hands are so dry. You ever get dry hands?
No, actually, I've always had clammy hands. It's like I'm notorious for having. I like wipe my hands before I shake somebody's hand, just because they're so like. Actually, they're hella dry right now.
Okay, forget everything you just said. You know who has wet hands? Josh. Josh has wet hands, and he hates this. It's like one of his biggest insecurities, and I love telling everyone about it. He has the smallest hands ever. Like, I have bigger hands than Josh.
Ruderman.
Yeah, and I'm 155 soaking wet. I think he's like 280. He's
I
almost
actually never noticed that.
he's double my size, and he has smaller hands than me. I bring it up every chance I
He's
get.
upset because everything else matches.
Yeah, but he's got like little like fucking baby hands. Look at his hands next time. It's like the funniest shit ever.
You know that you mention it. Maybe it's just because his body is bigger, so in comparison,
Like you put the hands up together, right? It'd be like that. His hands go down to like, all right, let's say let's say the top of the mic is his finger. His hands are like here. See that? It's like mad short. And I'm like, bro, you're a child.
You don't think it's just because he's a Jew?
That could be it. Let's go to the next question.
We actually didn't answer this one. Her question was, will he miss it?
Will he miss fucking? Yes, he will. He's definitely gonna miss having sex with other people. 100%. Get used to it.
Also, way to be depressed after getting caught cheating.
Yeah, what a scumbag.
He's recently been diagnosed with depression. Right?
Yeah, no shit.
Really?
What a pussy. Honestly, this guy's a pussy.
You think he'd be happy after he got caught? And you're like, let's fix our marriage.
Yeah, no, obviously not.
The guy's a sourpuss. Like he's pouting.
He's a bitch.
That's what it sounds
He's
like.
a baby. I don't feel bad for him. I don't even want to like give an answer. That's the answer.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck him.
sorry. You made a mistake 20 years ago.
Oh, they're flying away.
But also, was that still her fault? Like now, is it because she didn't put out?
Well, we don't know if she did put out or not.
I think we should try to blame the female somehow.
Well, she's a chick, so she probably did something stupid, you know?
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's not really his fault.
Yeah, I'll take everything back. She's a cunt. She's a whore. She cheated on him, actually.
That's why she's bringing it up. She's trying to blame him. She was just doing it.
I bet you she just didn't put out.
How do you
He was
think you
like,
have kids
"Fuck."
when your husband's cheating on you?
Yeah, this bitch kind of sucks. I'm anti her now. I don't wish her well. I wish him well. I want
Yeah,
him to
you
do
know
better.
what? We like dicks.
Oh no.
We don't like chicks.
Yeah, I hate chicks. Chicks suck. Your wife is right there.
Cool.
Let's go. Let's do another question. Short and sweet. I love these. Short ones are so nice.
You just hate reading.
No, it's just because like when it's a long one, they
hard to
they add a
conceptualize.
bunch of bullshit that you don't need
You're
to know.
right.
They tell you new backstory that's irrelevant.
My adopted uncle, who's like not really my uncle, he's like related to my mom because he fucked my mom and me, and now, you know. Just say somebody fucked you.
Yeah, it's like okay, just you got raped. Whatever. Tell us about it. All right, here's the next one. I am turning toxic, and I want to be more chill. Never had a question like this before.
Sometimes that's the first step, is to identify who you are.
Mm-hmm. I have a really hard time letting crap go. Letting crap go? What are you saying? He can't shit?
Constipated.
Yeah, you can't shit.
Laxatives.
My life has been shitty, clearly, because you can't shit.
Yeah.
And anytime I get distracted, or anytime I get disrespected, I feel like I have to clap back.
What is up with all the poop references?
Even long after the disrespect happened. I was bullied in school and later in life abused by my parents, who themselves are thin-skinned. I don't want to give others my energy anymore. All right, so this is a Canadian guy who has anger issues.
He can't be disrespected. You know what he's got to do?
Start a podcast.
He's got to get some friends that are the type that you test. Like, you just say the most fucked up, terrible things. You try to disrespect them. You drink all their alcohol. You like live at their house, and then what are you doing?
What are you implying? There's an implication.
And then you have to see if those people will still be your friend or not. And then after that, maybe you can learn, like, hey, it helps some like self-reflection. Maybe that's what's happening to him. He's having some self-reflection.
This is actually very crucial. This is to be serious. I know this kind of guy.
Very well.
And I
actually
hate these kind of guys.
Well, they say you got to love yourself before you can change.
Of course. What are you trying to get at here? Are you saying this is me? This is not me. Dude, I'm a ray of sunshine. I'm vibes, bro. You know me. I'm chill. I'm chill as fuck. I'm cool with anything. You can say anything to me. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that.
And I call back to you. I go, why the fuck do you? I get mad. That's really funny. Fuck. I think this guy's doing a really mature thing by understanding his flaws.
Yeah, posting it out on Reddit where you can listen to an echo chamber of other imbeciles telling him that it's not really his fault. And
that's the thing. Yeah, we should preface every question by this saying, like, if you read a question for advice on Reddit, kill yourself. Just kill yourself immediately. What are we doing? You're going to Reddit for advice, like real life advice? End your life. Today.
You don't have any friends or anybody you respect enough to like get information from that you're like,
you forget how many dumb, lonely people there are. Let me go
talk to some faceless strangelers.
Strangelers. We crazy. We do an audio based medium, and you can't speak correctly. I think I've said that on every podcast.
Yeah, it only happens after maybe a beer and a half, and I'm about halfway.
I don't want to edit the podcast after this. I'm not editing the podcast.
But a beer and a half. You just get drink. You start drinking, and then you go, I don't want to. That's so good. I don't have to do anything.
I don't want to do anything. We gotta hire some kid from like Philippines.
That's why they all have producers.
Yeah, but we have 4 viewers. So it's like we can't hire a producer. We don't have any money coming in. If someone wants to sponsor the show, so I don't have to edit a podcast drunk off of like 2 beers.
So the bare minimum amount of money that we actually could make from the podcast would just give to our editor.
Just to continue the pod.
Yeah, so we don't have to edit it.
Honestly, I would totally, because if we do make money, it's going to be like, what? $1,000 a year? I'll just give that to some like Filipino kid. Yeah. Here's $1,000. All right, just edit 52 episodes of our podcast each year. And you get $1,000.
Yeah, that's
like $1 million in wherever the fuck Jungle Hut country village
it
lives.
Is $1,000.
I'm gonna be rich
for a whole year.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad. I make that in like 3 days, but that's not bad for him. It's not bad for him. I made that by lunchtime, but for him, it's great.
Oh, there it goes.
And then he's got to slave like hours and hours and hours editing, and we'll give him like words. Like if he hears any of us say like certain words, like the N-word, or
he's gonna listen to every single.
Cut those words out.
Listen to all of it.
I'll give him all my audio stuff. I'll give him the intro. I'll give him the.
We'll
song.
actually pre-edit it and sneak it in so that he's got to like listen to it and find it.
Oh,
so we know if he wasn't.
We'll do a test run. We'll be like, here's a podcast. Here's an edited podcast that I did. Catch any mistakes I did. And then like the last 10 minutes, just the N-word repeated over and over and over. And he goes, that's pretty good. I didn't say anything. And I go, all right, well, you're not the guy.
No,
you were too lazy.
Like, or you are the guy.
No, yeah. You seem like a cool guy. Like I would definitely kick it with you, but I can't have you doing this. Dude, I hate it on Snapchat. I would get like a notification that someone posted a story.
Dang, that is super lame.
I don't give a fuck. Stop. Snapchat.
You can go in as Snapchat settings and like do that, delete that
Let me just do that on the
every
pod.
single week.
How do I do it?
Go to your no. It's in the app. They're like, do you want to be notified when somebody posts? Do you want to be notified when somebody changes the location? Do you want to be notified when somebody looks at your story?
That's a thing.
No. Do you want to be
The
notified?
loneliest guy ever. Oh my god, I got 4 notifications.
Do you want to be notified when somebody's thinking about you?
That would be kind of nice.
Bro, in the future when we all have Neuralink, they say that when you like hear your name, but it's like in the distance, you know, like in the back of your head or something, you're like, oh, somebody just say my name? It's because somebody was thinking about you.
Mm.
So what if that actually happened and then somebody's like, and then in your head, oh, so-and-so is thinking about me. And then you can pay money to see if they're talking shit or not.
I see. Yeah, I had every fucking notification on. What the fuck?
You just love Snapchat, bro.
I've just never looked at the notifications. I want to delete Snapchat. I'm over it. I hate everything.
That brings us to our next section where we briefly talk about
No.
the app we're going to make.
Oh. Yes. We have an idea. We have a rep. No. We're actually not talking about this app because someone's going to steal it. And I'm not even kidding. We get 2 viewers an episode. I don't give a fuck.
One of you guys better not steal our app.
I'm not even joking. Let's not even talk about
All right, we'll tell them when it's released.
it. Tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow.
The app is?
Yes. Have you not been working on it all week like I have? You have, right?
I thought we were just coming up with like the concept.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. That wasn't funny. Yeah, we have a really cool innovational idea for a new social media app,
that we won't tell you about.
but it has something to do with not AI.
And we may or may not make it with AI.
Moving on. I want to you said something earlier that reminded me of a thing I've done my entire life. I have this weird autistic thing I do
You're finally admitting it?
when I'm alone. That's enough. That's enough, actually. When I'm like alone throughout the day, I'll just be like driving and I'll be like, I have like this weird made up scenario in my head where like there's like in the world, there's a social media that's connected through our eyes where anyone can log on to your live stream of your eye and see exactly what you're doing in that moment.
Yep.
I've been doing this since I was 5 years old, and I'm not even kidding.
And you're like, I would do that?
So what I do is I'm in my head, and I'm like, oh, my ex is watching me right now. And then it makes me become a better person. I'll drive well, or I'll be like in a store working, and I'll be like, oh, my ex is watching. Or like in my head, I'm thinking about my ex or something, and I'm like, oh, they're watching me right now. And then I just become like the best guy, where I'm saying hi to everyone, and I'm doing all my work really well, and it almost like makes me a better person. This fake, not like imaginary social media that like it's like a live stream through my POV.
Yeah. So 2 things. I remember when they would say that to you in church. Act like Jesus is always right next to you. And then I'd just be there like,
Yeah.
You know what?
True.
That's not a good joke.
No, that was probably honestly.
The other thing,
you're way better than that. God isn't real, just so you know.
The other thing,
just want to let you know that
is why would you be like acting like a good person because your ex is watching you? That's who you want to impress.
I'm just thinking of people in my life that like haven't seen me in a while, or maybe like a crush I have, like a crush on someone. I go, oh, they're watching.
Is it your ex because you want them to watch you so that you can be like, look how cool I am without you? I only do it, actually just like an example I thought of. I don't have any like deeper thought into that. It's more just like... But that is something that people do. Like, imagine your ex is watching you. And
yeah, so you want to be the best fan. You could be just kind of like, be like, oh wow, my ex is all still really fucking cool. You know?
But I guess that like goes 2 ways compared to like if you broke up with her because you think you're better than her, or if she broke up with you because she thinks you're better.
Either way,
she's better than you.
I've never gotten broken up with. I've broken up with every girl I've ever dated.
Dang, dude, hardcore.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like a high five.
I know, right? Pretty nice. No, it's I have issues. You see, but I can't hold a connection with anyone. So I break up with them before they hurt me.
It's like somebody did that to you like when you were born.
Yeah, it's almost like my parents. It's almost like I was like left to die by like my parents, and then
Yeah.
now I have like deep issues with like being left.
And you can't even remember it.
Yeah, I was adopted from Russia, by the way. That's
He's a-
what we're talking about.
He's a little Russian kid.
My parents didn't want me, so they put me in a center.
They sold him for 2 bottles of vodka.
That was $35K. That's how much I cost.
Like I said, 2 bottles of vodka.
what are you talking about, fucking bitch? Costs more than you, faggot. How much your parents pay for you? Nothing.
Insurance paid for me.
My parents also paid the insurance.
Oh, so
I cost way more than you, and I'm way less successful. So fuck you.
it comes pre-built. He can't get any more. It's already all inside.
I really am a fucking Frankenstein science project. What are we talking about?
I think we were talking about your great life in South Florida. You can watch anime and jerk off all day.
Talked about that like 20 minutes ago.
It
Were you on the same
was
podcast I'm on?
comparison to being adopted from Russia. Like your life sucks.
Oh, see, once again, I'm sitting next to you. Completely lost you there. You gotta remember.
Yeah, that's because you're autistic. Your attention span is so short.
It really is short. I got TikTok brain.
He's
Dude,
got
today-
10 seconds.
Bro,
attention
today,
span. Oh, here it goes again.
I'm in my truck driving back to the warehouse. I'm biting my nails on TikTok with my other hand, driving with my knee. And I'm like, wait a second. I'm doing 3 things at once right now. And I was like, I have to stop. I just put my phone down and listen to nothing. For the day, I was like, I need to just like detox.
Yeah.
Bro, all the dopamine was
We need
flowing.
to go to another country without our phones.
What's up with everyone saying
the
go to another
internet.
country? I'm tired of people saying go to Bro, we're
Because we can't get it in the U.S. You're too privileged. Literally, you can't get hit
Bro,
without like
Felipe-
calling the cops.
Felipe sends me TikToks. He's like, bro, imagine like saying you want to live in America when there's this view. And it's like a valley. And I'm like, bro, go to what?
That's in America. Many times over.
I've listened to a lot of travel podcasts because I like to travel. And this one guy is like a super well-versed traveler. He's been everywhere. Like anywhere you could think of, he's been. He goes, you want to start traveling in reality? You could never leave America and see every type of place.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Felipe's like, the women here won't be slaves to you and will have opinions and ideas and dreams.
That's where it's different.
The women in Indonesia and Thailand, they have no dreams. They have no personality. I want to fuck.
50% of them are prostitutes in Costa Rica. So
He's like, I want to fuck like a fucking dud. I want to fuck a clone of a human, has no voice, no life. All of their entire life is for me.
that's a big part of like the
sucks.
turn on is that it's a live. Like get a sex doll. Otherwise,
I just think it's.
get a doll from China,
I don't know.
fill it up with some lube, put a speaker behind it, and pretend that it's like Marilyn
Listen,
Monroe.
We're moving on too fast here. I want to just clarify. The people that are like the women in America are just bullshit. You just don't know how to talk to women.
That's from like not knowing how to.
They've had like 2 bad exes, and they go, every chick in America sucks. I've dated some of the best women ever. I've only dated great women, except for one.
What this says is that you're the asshole.
No. What it says is
You're the one who breaks up with them.
yes,
They're all great.
yes, yes. But there's time and place. You know, sometimes it just doesn't work out.
They just got a
You should be on my-
butthole. And
you should
then
really-
That's it.
That was an example for a question. None of my exes had sticky buttholes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Especially not that one.
You
though.
should really be on my side here because, like, I'm actually speaking like good truth here. Like, this is like a valuable thing. Like, Felipe saying,
Oh, I get what you're saying.
"Yeah, Felipe is like all women are trash in America. I need to fuck a fucking wax doll of a person."
Yeah, I think that's just from like watching too much porn and thinking that that's what women are like.
I also think he's had a couple bad exes that have like tainted his vision, and that's where it brought me to say all my exes have been good because in America I've only dated
What if it's
great women.
you respect women and he doesn't, and he's expecting something out of them that they just don't do?
Ren, you fucking brought it to a head. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. He doesn't respect women. He really doesn't. One time,
When
I have a story. Should I tell it? It's a bad
I
one.
don't think so.
He fucked. Okay, listen. We're going out. We're going downtown. Me, Felipe, some other friends. We just parked. It's like 8:30. We're like, all right,
Early, like,
Yeah, we're gonna
go
go
bar.
we'll hit O'Shea's pregame.
Got to make some drinks before you make any bad decisions.
We probably pregamed at the crib, of course. But we're walking to the bar. We get out of the parking garage. We walk to the bar. I want to say, leaving the parking garage, not even 10 steps out, there's like two of like the fattest women you've ever seen in your life. Like, could be in wheelchairs, could have oxygen masks, like oxygen tanks, and little roller with them. They didn't, but they were that fat. They were close. Felipe starts talking to him. He goes, "Hey, I'll meet up with you guys." And I go, "Okay,
Huh?
all right." He then proceeds to fuck one of them behind a dumpster in the alleyway next to the parking garage. You know the one I'm talking about?
He knows the type. He's like,
Dude.
hey, this is like he walked out. His radar went. Beep, 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 beep. Easy target.
A
easy
1
target.
out of 10 is alive and breathing right there. Let me go talk her up. He fucked the ugliest bitch I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm not even trying to be mean. She was so ugly.
So she's so fat, like he probably didn't even get in the pussy type thing. Like it's just
Yeah,
all in the
I know
rolls.
Felipe. He doesn't have a big dick. He has a wide dick. So he had a really like, it's like the cave diving videos where they're like, "What's up, guys?" And they're like faces like squishing. That's his cock and balls squeezing in. And then he fucked her behind a dumpster. And I'm like, and he comes back. He's like, "Yo, I just fucked that bitch." And I go, "Huh? You fucked the one that you were talking to?" And he goes, Yeah. We just fucked behind the dumpster. Ever since then, I've looked at him differently. It's changed my look at it. Like the way I look at him, I'm like, you didn't need to do that. You're a good-looking guy. You could fuck at least a 5. It was a 1 out of 10.
For him, it was just a quick nut. Like
Jerk off.
He had a well. That's what he did basically. He's just like, hey, look, some flesh. Lots of it. 300 pounds of flesh.
It's a 300-pound fleshlight. That's what that is. Honestly, I would have been less mad if he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go back to the car and just jerk off real quick." I'd be like, "Go for it."
Not after seeing those patches. He's like, he sees them. He's like,
sees them,
I gotta go jerk off.
Oh god, yeah. But at least in that scenario, at least he didn't fuck him, and I wouldn't have this story.
Isn't that worse? You see them, you're like, I gotta fuck these chicks.
Yeah, that is.
There is
No,
two
it's not
of them?
worse. It's not worse.
Like, what was the other one doing? Just
I walked
watching?
away. I go, "All right, well, see you at the bar." And then he's talking to both of them, and then he comes back and says, "I fucked one of them."
Like, had you even got to the bar? How long did it take
15 minutes.
to riz them up, get inside, come
He
back to the
he's
bar?
fucked these chicks within 17 minutes of meeting them. I would say chick. I don't think he had a threesome behind a dumpster. 17 minutes to fuck
Dude.
the ugliest chick in the world.
Isn't that how you get like chlamydia or
That's
something?
what I did. Yes. He definitely has. He must have gotten something.
Like, even if it wasn't from the chick, it was from the dumpster.
Yes. He was like fucking her, and he pulls out and actually hits like the rim of the dumpster, the rusty
Whoops.
scraped rim.
Puts it back in.
Oh. Ugh. That's absurd, right? If you ever saw me do that, I want you to like smack me in the face. You know, if you saw me walk away with a 1.
That's like, you'd have to be drunk.
It wasn't even that drunk.
You'd have
2 or 3 high
You'd have
noons
to be
in.
drunk, and then your friends would have to be drunk too. You weren't like, yo. He was like,
No, I
yo,
gave
meet
him
up
love.
later. You were
They're-
like,
They're right in front of me, so I can't be mean. I'm just like, yo, let's go. Come on. He goes, all right, just stay here. I'll be right back.
what
I'll
are
be
you
right-
doing?
I'll be right back. I go, all right. And then that was it. I love Felipe.
Yeah,
I
he's a
will
great guy.
always love him.
Yeah.
He did text me, and he never texted me back. This is the funniest text I've ever gotten in my life. Look at this. He goes, hey, I wanted to revamp, or, sorry, I'm blackout drunk. Hey, if I wanted to revamp my social media and Tinder, can you help me do that? I need higher quality pics. I don't know how to model or where to take good pics. I go, yeah, I got you, bro. No response. That was yesterday at like 10 a.m. So I think he got like, maybe like, see, second guess that. He was like, is that a weird thing to ask? I'm down to take some fucking tool pics for the kids. Charge him $50.
He needs to
but
revamp his Instagram and his Tinder.
I'm going to charge him if he asks me to shoot. I'm going to be like, give me $50. I'll do it.
Yeah, come out. What the? So he's like trying to get game again. So he's got to like get
But
his
his whole-
Instagram up.
His whole plan is like, I'm going to move to Colombia and just like find like some like,
You don't need an Instagram or Tinder.
yeah, you just have like a $50,000 watch on though.
Also, you don't need a fancy Instagram or Tinder if you respect women.
It's
Because
crazy how much
they can recognize that.
That's great. I respect women and I have a really good personality, and I'm saying that as me. I'm a conceited asshole, but I got the Instagram. My Instagram looks good.
Yeah.
My Instagram looks good.
Good.
Okay. To where I'm talking to this girl right now. She goes, "Oh my god, my friends like found your Instagram. They're like obsessed with you." And I go, "Damn right they are."
That's the point.
I'm just like an
You
aesthetic.
project a lifestyle.
I am an aesthetic fag.
Yep. Yes.
I
It's
know
the
that.
round glasses,
Yes.
the beach vibes.
Yes.
So like it's like cool and free. And the photographer thing too is all like I don't need to make money. My daddy's rich. I just
Damn right.
take photos.
Damn right. I wish that was the case. You know how much I'm jealous I am of the kids that are like, yeah, I don't have to work. My dad just pays for stuff.
Yeah, I have an
Huh.
allowance.
But you know
What
what
is
sucks
this
about
word? Allowance. Yeah, it's like a couple grand a week.
that? But here's the thing. I always think like that'd be a fun life. But if I had that life, I would hate life. You know what I mean?
You like lose your friends because
You become a conceited asshole.
you have to buy things for everybody.
You're in Miami every weekend. You're getting bottle service. You're making friends with like nothing.
When
people.
you're like 30 something, you end up like having the need to climb Mount Everest because that's how you find satisfaction and push yourself.
right,
And you have no friends to do it with because
Yeah.
you never actually have any real friends.
yes,
And then
Yes.
suddenly you're like, well, good for you, man, for climbing Mount Everest, but don't you have like any friends or something? Go to Thailand, throw a banger, like, oh, I did all
I
that.
can't. I like all my friends from like high school. I called them all poor fags, and now they don't like me. So I'm going to Thailand alone.
And all my other friends are richer than me.
And they are also like they're zeros. Like they have no personality. They're hot as fuck, but they have zero personality. Like oh god, I'm watching White Lotus, and like you see some of these people. You watch White Lotus?
Yeah,
they're
it's
my
like-
one White Lotus friend. Yes, that's me. That's me and my girl's show, bro. We love that show.
It is good.
It is so nice.
Jenna
And
does not want her family to know that she's watched it.
why?
Oh, I mean, like, her parents.
Why?
It's just like, for some people in the world, it's not something you want your parents to know that you saw.
Jenna's got it. What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about, like,
It's a show on
gay
TV.
butt sex.
You don't see dick going into ass. Bro, shut up. What are we talking about? Bro, it's a show. It is entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's... So what, she can't watch, like, Schindler's List? Because there's, like, people dying
she
in
can
it?
watch all this stuff.
But
It's
she can't
just
tell
like,
her parents about it?
What?
Me
Is
and
there not, like, one show or something that you wouldn't watch with your...
my mom and I watched White Lotus together yesterday. What are we talking about? Jenna just had a child, and she has to hide the fact that she's watching a TV show from her parents?
She doesn't have to hide
No, I'm
it.
sorry, I'm getting a little too intense. I felt it right there. I was like, this isn't a battle you
Why
need to
am I
win.
getting worked up about this? It's like not my parents.
I'm sorry.
I need another one.
I got you.
Pretty
Yeah,
good,
no,
huh?
These actually are
We
really
need an outside fridge here, though. We'll
Yeah.
plug it into the green screen. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
It's
see-
the outlet.
It'd be really funny. Is if I was really good at editing, you know what I could do? Is I could do this and then like warp the
Oh,
background.
make it like
Yeah,
as if you
but-
touched it or something.
I ain't doing that. You
too
know what'd be
much.
really funny is to end the pod. You should jump in the pool
Me? Why don't you?
because I have a bathing suit on,
Why do I want to jump in the pool?
just to prove it's not a green screen. All right, how about this? How about this?
I'll tell you one better. I'll throw my phone in, and then you have to go get it.
But the mic thing is still on. There.
I'll have to take that off.
no.
That's your
This is
reason.
what this is what That's the one. That's the only thing holding me back. This is what we're gonna do. Ren, my best friend. What are the odds that you jump in the pool right now?
You know what I'm gonna say. You still want me to say it?
No, I mean, you might say, say it for the viewers because they don't know.
Oh. What do you mean?
You're gonna say, well, what? All right, let me ask you. Answer the question.
Two.
It's hard. Okay. So, what are the odds you jump in the pool? You say 2.
2.
Okay. I don't know if anyone knows this game, but we'll do it. All right, out of 2. So if I don't get your number, I have to jump in.
Just know that I'm not thinking about any number at all. I'm just drinking, going with the flow.
I'm in your head. I already know what number
You're gonna get on my wavelength like that.
I already know what number you picked. I'm taking my shit out of my pockets. All right, are you ready? It's an out of 2. Let me chug this. Cheers. Let's just kill our drinks. Oh, you have a lot.
I just started.
I can see the liquid through the top. So
just do it so you can't see it anymore.
okay, ready?
1,
2, 3, 2.
1.
Fuck! I don't have clothes.
I have clothes for you. You gotta do it. It's all on video.
Alright. Hold on. Alright.
Well, it's not recording. It's over here now.
Oh, you're not. Oh, it's just on that? Okay. This is such a personal shot. Thank you for watching.
Do a backflip.
Till next time? I don't even know. What do I.
Woo!
I don't have clothes.